Hello everyone, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of our Honor Mode run, Resist the Dark Urge. In this season, we are playing as the Dark Urge character, but we are going to resist it by making good choices, and we are not going to be an unholy assassin or Baal. This run will be similar to the Good Guy run, but we do have the Dark Urge. And staying true to the form of the Dark Urge, we are playing as the Sorcerer. Yesterday, my apologies. My internet connection became unstable, and towards the end, it was only broadcasting audio. I tried to fix it, but it disconnected. And it was also close to my bedtime, so I went ahead and called it a night. We were only able to do some things at the beginning of the game, like character creation, escape the Nautiloid, and rescue Shadowheart, recruit Gale, and the last thing we did was rescue Lae'zel. The next thing we're going to do is going to rescue Astarion. Not rescue, but meet up with Astarion. If you look at my map, I have not explored much. And it looks like we're ready to level up, and let's do that now. For the first meta magic, we're going to do Twinned Spell, which allows us to target two things with spells or cantrips that target one creature. For example, if we have, Ray of Frost, when we activate Twin Spell, we can target two targets. We're also going to do Distant Spell. In case we are too far from a target, we can do Distant Spell, which will increase the range by 50%. So 30 feet range will become 45 feet and 60 feet will become 90 feet, and we will not be rolling with disadvantage. For Shadowheart, since we can prepare spells outside of combat, we're not really worried about. For Gale, whom we are not going to be using a lot in this run, we're just going to make him Abjuration. And we're going to give him Shield and also Magic Missile, since it is a guaranteed hit. Just like clerics with wizards, we can prepare their spells outside of combat, so we don't have to worry about getting all their spells right. And Lae'zel is a fighter, so all she gets for leveling up to 2 is Action Surge, which gives her 2 actions in 1 turn. Alright, let's go ahead and find Astarion.
There, a mind flayer. It's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Monster. Death is too good for you. Calls for careful footwork.
We're going to go on turn-based mode so that we can precisely control our characters. Now this tank right here is explosive, so if we hit it with a fire attack, it's going to explode and damage that intellect devourer next to it, which will put Shadowheart in initiative.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Lae'zel managed to hide. What did she roll? She rolled a 13 plus 1. Nice. Which gives us advantage on this first attack.
Stay focused.
Behold, the dance of death. Here we go again.
Victory awaits. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Now, the gameplay at the beginning of the game is usually very non-variant, so we do the same things. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure that we do a lot of the things that earn us XP, so we can level up fast.
What's past this?
Oh wow, we rolled a 3 plus 2. Exactly 5, what we needed. If we failed that, that would have wasted the thieves' tools. And we don't want that. Astarion should be just up here. Is our skin color nice, or is it too blue? I think it looks good. We can always change it anyway.
Please? Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Couldn't agree more. But if you use that knife, I will incinerate you.
And your friend with me? Hardly. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod.
We're gonna see if we can pass this DC 14. Oh, I think we did. -1 plus 2. Wow, that was 2 rolls that we just got it.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although... if we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate. I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
As he leaves, you're flooded with visions of a perfect, pretty corpse.
All right, those are the 4 companions that we can recruit at this juncture. Let's just go ahead and pick up this secret chest over here. It does require a perception check. I believe it's 15. So hopefully one of our players, one of our party members, perceives this rock. Oh, look at that. Successful. What did Charles roll? Gale and Charles succeeded. Oh, it's only a 10, so it's okay. Not enough strength. Maybe we'll get Lazel to do it.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let us now return here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the Emerald Grove waypoint. We're going to be using that a lot to fast travel to Emerald Grove. And then we're going to start the fight where we rescue Aradin from the goblins who are chasing him.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
And as I said in the previous episode, we are poorly at the beginning of the game, so we have to get all of these things and sell them for some gold. Where should we go? I think we should go this way. There is a shovel here that we can get, which will allow us to dig some dirt mounds for some loot. Here's the shovel. Go ahead and pick this up. It's going to enable you to dig up dirt mounds.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Before we start this fight, let's go ahead and position our characters after grabbing this waypoint. Since Lazel is our only melee character, we're going to go ahead and position her close to the fight. And everyone else will go to this hill type made by this rock. So we can get some high ground advantage. Oh no, it started before we were able to go up. I guess we'll just have to do. Let's see if we can survive this fight without anyone dying. That is always my aim. Even though Aradin is one of the most hated characters in Baldur's Gate, NPCs in Baldur's Gate, I still don't want him to die. So we can have the pleasure of killing him in Act 3.
By the 9 hells! Open the gates! foul roach. Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting. Slow down.
Sickle and sword.
Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge those bastards! For the absolute!
No time to waste.
For the ages. On my way.
Got to concentrate. On my way.
Light on my feet.
On the move.
Swords meet sorcery, step by step.
Ready.
Striking distance.
On the move.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow!
Excellent. No one died, which is what I wanted. Well, the goblin died, but no one in our party.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt. With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Nothing bigger fighting goblins as they did it for once.
Now that's settled. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Kagha, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Let's go ahead and take care of the Bugbear excuse me, assassin here before he kills the, I don't remember her name, but there's a girl here. But we should be able to surprise the Bugbear.
Breathe quiet.
Here, we're gonna go to turn-based mode so we can control our characters.
Path lies before me.
It is surprised, which means our other characters can
Unseen. Perfect.
go. Actually, we're gonna come up him from behind. That should give us the most advantage.
That might be worth a look.
And laser. And we are done.
Everything is clear.
And we rescued Nadira.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone Poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. That bloody Irenes! Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone. Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Well, thank you, Squirrel, for that lovely hyena ear. We are gonna need some hyena ear in order to craft Potion of Speed, one of the best potions in the game since it gives us an extra attack or extra action.
From your pocket to mine. Interesting selection. Little bit of this, little bit of that. What to take? Well, that's
so when NPCs are knocked out, you can pretty much just have infinite attempts at pickpocketing them. And there's the contract to find the Night Song. This quest right here will be on our quest list until Act 3. So get used to seeing Find the Night Song on our quest list. Hilarious. Now we're going to have Lae'zel, since she has a high carrying capacity, to loot the goblins. And then when she's done looting, we're going to sell what we looted to Aaron, one of the very first traders we meet.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
I think this is all we need from Aaron. What else can we sell? I believe that's it. Let's continue with the Emerald Grove by meeting Kagha.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zergo. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
What's that? I swear that...
If you watched Season 1, you know what this strange Ox is all about. He helped us in the final fight at the very end of Act 3. Well, we can't really tell what's strange about it if we're all critical failure, do we? Let's go ahead and recruit Wyll.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. Doomed to shed our skin and become Illithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
I'll get little rest, given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Let's make this happen.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Wyll.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Welcome to the party, Wyll, our resident warlock. We're gonna give him Agonizing Blast, which adds his Charisma modifier to his Eldritch Blast damage, and Repelling Blast. If it hits, then we can push the enemy 15 feet away.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
No questions?
Let's continue our way down the grove and meet Kagha.
Show me again? Not now. We're working. Remember?
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back! Kick back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
I thought you were Halsey.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsey? Promise me a mate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
This is one of our first opportunities to resist the dark urge. It says flick your eyes to the exits so the child will try to run, in which case she will get bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do nature. Hopefully we roll a 10 or higher. We do not. Let's see what happens
The
here.
devil sowed chaos. She remains until the rite is complete.
Do we have another check? Maybe persuasion. We are rolling with advantage, so that's good. And we rolled an 18. 25 with bonus.
Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Respeccing.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. Of course I am. Lives are on the line. And not just yours. So tell me, where'd you get that thing? A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
So in this room is a mind flayer specimen. We're gonna go ahead and take it.
Keep it that way.
And when we choose to evolve our brain by unlocking illithid powers, that's gonna be the parasites that we need. Okay, so we are done here for now. We are gonna exit. There are a few NPCs that we are going to meet, namely Volo and Alfira. And they're gonna be important towards the middle and end of this run, provided that they survive the travels from here until Baldur's Gate. So the next person we're gonna talk to, well, it's not a person, it's a bird. right here.
Shh, I'm concentrating.
We're just gonna try to take his money.
Is the coin in the middle?
Oh wow, we rolled a 9, and I'm not worried about it.
What? And you better keep those fingers far away.
Next, we're gonna ask this bear kindly to move so we can use this elevator in the future.
I'm sleeping.
Come on, Tuffet.
Okay.
Thank you, Tuffet.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A myth weaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Witness believes himself to be dragon. Possibly deluded.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
We are gonna talk to him again because he does have things here. We're gonna get the Whispering Promise. When you heal a creature, so mainly for our Bard and Cleric, they gain Bless. Bless is a status effect where each person gets a 1d4 bonus in attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. So we are gonna do that. The next NPC we're gonna meet is Alfira. She's a community favorite. For Alfira, if you help her with her song and pass the second check, which is a DC of 10, you will get musical proficiency thanks to her. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become... more like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars. tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
So failing the first check does not make a difference. It's the second check that you want to pass.
Interesting. Why don't we try again? Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the Gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the loot. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
And now we have proficiency in performing. What's wrong with Alfira? She's on the ground. Might be a glitch.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
A couple turns should do it.
Mine will turn to ash when you fall the last time. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't raise.
Now here's gonna be a harpy fight, but we're only level 2 and we're not ready for that, so we're going to save that for later.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 R's or what?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. The 9 Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try. Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely. Not yours.
It's my job too. The
Well, there's more than one way to open a chest.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking. Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move! You're right. I wish you weren't, I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
We are gonna go back, come back for Sazza later, so she can guide us to the goblin camp. Let's meet two more NPCs. The first one is Dammon, and then Auntie Ethel.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I don't think we need anything from him. We are poorly, so we're gonna save our money for necessities.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before. Talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days. Hells take me. What I would do for better tools.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Why, hell? If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care.
Die if I met Leroica reeking of this place. Never get the smell of
Next, we're gonna talk to Zevlor so we can start the quest to help them, help the refugees by eliminating the goblins.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Now that we have started that quest, and we are so close to leveling up to 3, all we need is 4 XP. We're gonna go ahead and do the investigate the temple, which will give us access to Withers. Withers is the NPC that can help us respec our characters, give us hirelings, or in the event that one of our party members is permanently dead, then he can also resurrect them. So for here, we're gonna separate Shadowheart.
My faith will guide me.
And we're going to kill these 2 immediately. There is a dialogue here, and it is a deception check. However, it's just easier to start the fight, and we eliminate 2 people at once. Oh no, Shadowheart was spotted, but that's okay. We're gonna go around here, and we can enter the fight from here. First, we're gonna have Lae'zel attack him with advantage. And then we're gonna have Charles attack him with advantage as well. For 1, of course, why not? And then we're gonna have Wyll hopefully finish him off. For 6, why not? Let's go ahead and shove Lae'zel so that she stops sleeping. Where is she? Next to us, right here.
Breathe deep and move. On the victor's path. A bright idea.
I am fury. I am death. My path be true. Got to press on.
Oh no, I don't think we can see her, so we can't really throw anything at her.
lies before me.
On the victor's path. Finding my way.
I will ascend.
On I go.
Wow, she's just targeting Lizelle, isn't she?
Battle favors the fearless.
Time to get going. I need a quick word.
We're gonna loot them, and we're gonna go ahead and level up.
Let's get on with it.
Mine never quiet.
So at level 3 we get another ability with meta magic. This is the best one of them, Quickened Spell. Spells that cost an action will become a bonus action instead. So if we pay 3 sorcery points, we can use an action and a bonus action, which can be a cantrip or a spell as well. For Lizelle, we're going to make her a Battle Master. She's going to have Fainting Attack, which deals an additional 1d8 damage and rolls with advantage, but you have to sacrifice your bonus action. We're going to do Pushing Attack, which pushes the enemy if they fail a saving throw up to 15 feet. And one of the best maneuvers is Riposte. When a hostile creature misses an attack within melee range, you can spend a superiority die for Lizelle to get a free attack. And it is a reaction, so it's not during your turn. So it is very good that you get a free attack and not during your turn. For Wyll, we're just going to give him Cloud of Daggers. I believe we're gonna do... Shall we do Pack of the Chain or Tome? With Tome he can cast Guidance. Let's go ahead and do that, since Guidance is an excellent cantrip. And we're going to give him perhaps Misty Step, so he can go places, or Darkness. Let's go with Misty Step for now, because sometimes positioning is better achieved. And for Cleric, we're just gonna do Spiritual Weapon, which is a summon, and we're gonna do Hold Person.
Can you give a look? Everything all right out there? You sound a bit shaken, boss.
In the house? You're dead!
Survival is all that matters.
Time to strike.
Long abandoned. No more worship.
There seems to be a lot of food here, so we're going to take them. In Honor Mode and Tactician, instead of 40 camp supplies, you need 80 camp supplies in order to do a long rest. And since we'll be long resting often here in Act 1 to progress the storyline, we're gonna need a lot of food. So we will not be ashamed in stealing food.
Never a dull moment.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Now in this next segment of the fight, we're going to have Lae'zel hide there. We're gonna have Wyll hide here. And we're gonna have Shadowheart hide all the way here. When we open this door, we're gonna have Shadowheart just sneak in here. And if you see that barrel right there, that is made of oil. So we are gonna do Firebolt on it so that it explodes. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves.
Sometimes the only way out is through. At the ready.
We're going to use Thunder Wave here in order to attack 3 characters at once. And kill one of them. And one of them has 1 life left. And since she is burning, she will take damage at the beginning of her turn. So we don't have to kill her at the moment. It looks like Wyll and Lae'zel are still not in initiative, so we're gonna put them in initiative. Perhaps Wyll can jump here. Actually, we're gonna go here. We're gonna try to avoid the fire if we can. Nope, never mind. We did not avoid the fire.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Hellish Rebuke. She did not save, therefore she took 25 fire damage. Excellent Hellish Rebuke from Wyll. We're gonna activate our shield to avoid damage. A critical hit for 16. What an excellent hit. And there's only 1 opponent left. Can Lae'zel jump next to her? Yes, she can. Another critical hit from Lae'zel. What an excellent die rolling from her.
Let's get going.
Let's go ahead and loot them. Now, do you remember the two people that we killed earlier when Shadowheart hit that big thing? One of them has fallen here. Are we proficient with shields? Yes, yes we are. So we are going to take this and wear it. And now our AC is 17. We have 13 because we're not wearing armor, plus 2 from our dexterity modifier, and plus 2 for the shield.
Father, they will die for you.
Action, not reaction.
There's really nothing in this room, unless you know of something in this room that is worth taking, except for this lever.
I have such a headache.
That lever opens this door, and we are now able to go here.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Now in here, the only thing that you need to disarm is this sarcophagus. Everything else can be left alone. We are going to want guidance in order to pass this DC 10 check, which we pass without the need for bonuses, although we still appreciate the bonuses for sure.
A trap. Watch it.
And this is actually the door towards the outside, where there is the overgrown ruins. But we don't need to go outside now. Another shield. Someone might need to use it. Is Wyll proficient with shields? He is. Let's go ahead and give him a shield to increase his AC as well. What is AC now? 14, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
The key we got from that sarcophagus is now going to unlock these locked doors right here. We are going to separate our party, and we'll do a short rest. Lizel will be here to deal with this entombed warrior. Wyll will be here to deal with that scribe. Shadowheart will be all the way here to deal with this scribe.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
And we will be over here to perceive the button and start the fight.
That might be what... Oh, hells. Something just woke up.
Let's end this.
Now these are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so we're just gonna use Shadowheart's weapon, which is a bludgeoning weapon, to attack them.
This is my time.
Swift and lethal. should I do? Down with you.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time.
Victory awaits.
Wow, I can't believe we all missed.
Kill again.
What's the plan? Heading there.
Forever dauntless. 2 steps at a time.
Victory awaits.
Did you see that? That was riposte. Since the enemy missed, Lae'zel was able to do a free attack just by using a reaction.
Can't afford to let up.
Alright, so that was a good fight. We have a few things to loot here. But the most important thing to do here is meet withers.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell. As it be. All is ash.
Now in this room here, there is a book that we're gonna have Shadowheart read since she has the highest wisdom. There is a check associated with it, and if she succeeds, she gets a reward.
Than it should be with such a massive lock.
We're gonna cast Guidance to give her a little bit of a boost. Oh. Should we use an inspiration? I really want... She has 4 inspiration. We can burn 1. We can burn 2. 4 is the maximum inspiration you can hold. But early in the game, you get a lot of opportunities to fill up your inspiration. She'll be back to 4 in no time.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods. Once lost, but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
And we got 1 of our inspiration back. And we got a Scroll of Rave and Enfeeblement.
Is this iron? What kind of currency is this?
Alright, we are done down here, so we can go ahead and emerge. Do they have anything? Nothing of worth.
Let's move. That's curious. What's that?
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to complete our party by recruiting Karlach. After we recruit Karlach, we are going to long rest. And then we'll be ready to adventure another session. I believe that is the wrong way. Here we are. We are going to go back and do everything that needs to be done in this section, but for right now we just want to get Karlach at the moment.
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. whatever you say. Don't matter anymore. Tieflings. Goblins. Gods, this contract was cursed from the first. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Yeah, and I'd do the same again. It weren't my responsibility. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely, and maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him. Come on. We're wasting time.
We're going to wait until they're gone, so the outlines on these corpses are not red. Okay, now they are white. We are free to loot.
There, on the rooftops. Fresh blood awaits.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. And I didn't want to be stuck mopping up nosy trespassers like you. Ain't no one getting their way today.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on, then. Just keep your nose clean.
Alright, let's go get Karlach.
You can search for you, Blazer.
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nontaloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Oh no, I think the Raphael cutscene will be here.
That might be worth a look.
If the Raphael cutscene triggers here, we have seen that cutscene so many times, I'm just gonna speed through it.
It's not every day one meets Joe. There, middle of some that go. It might just.
Alright, well that was tedious still. We've seen that cutscene so many times.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Now when you go here, don't get too close to the hyenas. It will trigger a cutscene, then a fight. So we're just gonna be careful and go up here.
Killing is good. Culls the weak. But theft
And descend this rock, which will lead us to Karlach.
Good to know.
That might be worth a look.
Now there is a skeleton here that is very well hidden. It is hard to see, but it does have the smuggler's ring, which we will give to our main party member who pickpockets and picks locks and does sleight of hand things, because the smuggler's ring gives you +2. Where is it? Wait, I just had it. Did I not pick it up? Or am I just blind? Did we get? Oh, we already gave it to Astarion. Yes, so it gives +2 to sleight of hand. Alright, so Karlach is here. Let's pick up that toll collector's key while we're here. And let's start the cutscene with Karlach.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood Horn. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She's a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you. You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. All right. I'll catch up with you later. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Welcome to the party, Karlach.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
What manner of hero is so shrouded in secrets?
I have never called myself hero. But I am bound to an oath. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Very good. Since we're already here, we're gonna pick up the waypoint on the Risen Road. Here.
Something over there.
Usually they give us more than 2 die here, but 2 is good, I suppose. Alright, so we have gotten the waypoint.
I'd rather turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Do we have enough charges to do another fight before we long rest? Let's see.
Whatever killed those Gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Maybe we should do the Gnoll fight while we're here. Yeah. Wyll still has 2 superiority die. Wyll has 2 slots. And okay, we can still fight. We are out of short rest though, but we'll be long resting after the just the hyena fight, not the fight with Flind. The fight with Flind requires a fresh start from a long rest. So we're just gonna go this way, making sure to avoid them.
Fallen warriors, their days of glory long since past.
This is a medium armor at 14, so we're gonna give this to Astarion. Oh, I thought we got the waypoint at the Blighted village. I guess I didn't go to it close enough for it to register. So we're gonna have to return to the Blighted village. Get the waypoint, and we're gonna fetch Shovel.
This will be no different.
Shovel is a very integral part in the success of this run because she's able to attack enemies while invisible, which gives them the status of surprised. And when enemies are surprised, they lose 1 turn in combat. That essentially gives us 2 turns before they are able to attack. So we're gonna grab this waypoint here, and then we're gonna grab Shovel. Can we lockpick this? Perhaps? We cannot.
How I was
We'll just have to destroy it.
Neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
Oh, it does not take damage. Okay.
I learned the lesson after all.
We'll try again, but this time we are going to get some guidance. Maybe we'll roll like a 13 or an 18.
Like it's will be done. Let's have a look.
We are gonna have Lae'zel wear this haste helm. She will be wearing this for a while. What the haste helm does is it gives her momentum at the beginning of the turn. Momentum gives you more speed, so she can walk farther. And since she's our main melee attacker, we want her to be able to position herself. So the extra speed will definitely help. Now Shovel is going to be under here. And there are specific steps to take in order to secure that you get Shovel. Shovel is a permanent summon, so once you learn her spell, even if you respec, you will retain the knowledge of summoning her. So the order in which we are going to do this is first, open or destroy this casket right here. Several things will fall. You're going to want the Scroll of Summon Quasit. We're going to pick that up.
I've got a long road ahead.
We're going to pick up the rest with Charles.
Looking ahead.
Right, so you're going to want to summon this Quasit with the character that you do not with the character that you want to learn. Since I want Charles to learn the spell, I'm gonna have Lae'zel summon her. In this dialogue, do not change her name.
Recognize the tiny fiend.
If you change her name, she will not be nice.
Wicked creatures often used as
and you won't get to learn her spell.
Wait, you're not Illy. My master. Tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine. Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it. So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
We're gonna do item 3 here to keep her happy.
Yes! Master is fun. More fun than Illy. Illy's so busy. Only cares about the book. Book this, book that. Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror. And remember, balsam, good for burns.
Now we are gonna go through this mirror.
Whispers.
An enchanted mirror. Raw magic leashed to a bauble. Almost sad.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only
We're gonna convince this mirror that we are an ally.
what think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You remember stories of Zastan.
We succeeded the history check and we know that Zastam was a bad guy. So that's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say he's a foul lich May he die 1,000 more deaths.
You are no soldier, but are you one? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
So Shovel lied to us. It is not to treat burns, it's actually to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
And we're gonna choose the selfless one. I'd look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head.
Seek to survive.
And we have passed the test.
Be welcome.
Now we're gonna cross the threshold here and immediately speak to Shovel, and hopefully we get the spell shite line. We do. Excellent.
Spell shite. When the fisting starts, use the sparky magic to call Shovel. Let's kill everything.
And now, if we look here, we have Shovel in our wheel. And she refreshes. And since we're already here, let's just finish the quest down here, which is obtaining the Necromancy of Thay book. We're gonna get that key. We're gonna get these scrolls.
A young cave bird, killed and stuffed before its teeth were
Give them to Astarion. And there are going to be gauntlets here that are going to be best for Karlach. They give you a +2 in your AC if you're not wearing an armor or holding a shield, which Karlach will not be holding an armor or wearing a shield. So we will give them to her. It gives her +2 in her AC. Be careful, there's a trap here. We're gonna have to disarm it. Oh, did everyone fail? Well, that's too bad. We're just gonna have to jump over it. There's another trap here. We're just gonna go into turn-based mode. We're gonna grab the book.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. Beneath the allure, you feel the faintest echo of torment. There is great power in this book, but also great suffering.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
With haste.
So we triggered the traps, but we're already out. So we can just exit. We will be able to open the book later when we get the item that opens it. It's called the Dark Amethyst, and we're gonna get it before we move on to Act 2.
So, Wyll with a Y. Why?
The last thing we will do before long resting will be to fight the hyenas.
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
there they are. To start this fight, we're going to use Shovel. We're going to turn her invisible. She's going to attack the enemies and surprise them. We're going to wait until they're basically in one big circle so we can cast Cloud of Daggers. Or are they not going to move? I guess this is okay. Oh wait. Okay, now we can do it. We're gonna go here, just behind. Oh no, the stealth failed. They are still surprised though. So we're gonna hide. And then we're gonna have Charles cast Cloud of Dagger. Shovel's gonna have to move so she doesn't get hurt.
Better make my next move.
They should get all of them. Excellent.
Still in shadow.
We're gonna have Lacel go here. We're gonna have Wyll attack. 18, 17, 13, okay. This should be okay. A critical hit, perfect.
This is my time.
Swift and lethal. Can't give up, not now.
And finally, Shadowheart. Yes, let's end that concentration. We don't want anyone accidentally walking into Cloud of Daggers. You will notice that I am collecting hyena ears. Hyena ears are a... they are a... Wait, where are they? Oh, they're here. They're in my alchemy pouch. Hyena ears are going to be ingredients in Potion of Speed, which, as you know, is one of the best potions in the game. Let's put them back there. Hyena ears. Can we extract them? So now we have ashes of hyena ear. And we can now do Potion of Speed. And I believe it just needs any salt, no? Potion of Speed. Any salt. Can we make salts yet? We cannot make salts yet. We haven't gathered a lot of stuff. Which is okay, there's plenty of time. We do have another cutscene here that we're going to trigger with Lacel.
Reaction. I know what to do. This must be where the Gnolls are.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. Her offals smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet sated.
Come! See! My flesh becomes new flesh!
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You engrave her pained muse upon your heart. Her back arches impossibly, a grace made possible only by it being broken.
Here we must do a melee attack. If not, a newborn Gnoll will emerge. We rolled a 21, which is successful. We kill it instantly. However, there are still 2 or 3 that are transforming. We must take care of those, because if they transform, then we're gonna have to deal with Gnolls, who are much stronger.
Dies along with her.
Time to strike. Let my name be known.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We need to kill this for 9. Can we reach? We can jump.
Let's see this done.
Okay, that's that. Well, this one became a Gnoll because we knocked it out instead of kill it, and that's fine. Okay, we should still be able to kill it. Let's see if we can push it off the ledge so it can take bludgeoning damage.
Victory awaits.
We're gonna do pushing attack. And it's dead. Oh, death. We don't want that. Okay, this might become a Gnoll. So, but we can't go here. Can we shoot it with an arrow? Let's do action surge. Oh, we can. I hope it hits. It does, and it's dead. It did not become a Gnoll. So thank you to action surge. Let's go ahead and loot this place. We're gonna get more hyena ears. Not intestines though, gross. Oh, not a severed head either. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna drop those immediately. Where are they? Severed head. Throw. Goodbye, severed head. And where's the intestines? Blah. Are they here? No. Oh, here they are. Ugh. Throw. Gross. I know it's just a game, but still gross. More hyena ears, thank you. And reading this, we'll start to find the missing shipment quest. We'll just get all these food, and then we're going to a long rest. Before we long rest, we're actually going to go back here. Now, since this is the Dark Urge run, and we want Alfira to survive, there is a cutscene in which Alfira shows up to camp, and we, as the Dark Urge, end up killing her. But we really want her to survive. So in order to avoid that, we're going to knock her out, okay, so that she does not come to camp. There is a substitute NPC, I think her name is Quill, who will end up coming to camp instead. So we are gonna knock her out using non-lethal damage. Now, if her cutscene does not trigger, we're just gonna keep knocking her out every time we try to long rest until the cutscene meant for her triggers, but she is not the one who appears in camp. Because we really want her to survive. She has a robe that we really want. She will give it to us on Act 2 if she survives until then. And if you remember in Season 1, we were not able to save Isabel. In this season, we are going to try our very best to save Isabel. I still have residual sadness from that run.
Your violence is...
Let's knock her out. Critical miss.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
Oh no.
You're headed for the cells.
Let's try to talk your way out of it. We weren't fighting. Deception. Oh my god, her charisma is not high. We're gonna have to burn inspiration here. Okay, we succeeded. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time. Non-lethal.
What's next?
Non-lethal damage.
Sharp as ever. Unleash the legend.
Oh my
started a panic.
I cannot with all these misses. My god. We just want to knock her out to save her life.
Your aggression has gone...
I cannot with all these misses. What is her AC? Really? 10. Charles missed with a 4. Wyll missed critically. Lizelle missed with a 1 critically as well.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Is this Charles? Okay, our deception is high. Okay. Let's try again. Wait, is Wyll in the middle of a... I think Wyll is in the middle of a... Okay, this should knock her out.
Your aggression has gone...
Is she not knocked? She has 2... Oh my god.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This should knock her out.
You've started a panic.
We damaged for 1. Okay. This should knock her out. Non-lethal damage.
Your
She
aggression has
missed.
gone...
I cannot.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Is our charisma high? Let's cast guidance on ourselves. This is the most tedious thing I've ever done.
You're free to go.
We just really want to knock her out,
You were
please.
witnessed assault.
Let's deceive them again. Okay, that's a success. Can we just please knock her out with non-lethal damage? Okay, good. Perfect. Now we can long rest. Oh, Shadowheart is in the middle of a conversation.
You murdered someone in view of a guard.
No, we did not.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
Okay, we'll go to prison. We'll just have to break out. Oh.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
No, we're gonna do deception. Oh, I thought I was rolling with advantage. Oh, doesn't matter.
You're free to go.
Alright, let's go get Charles from prison. Let's break him out.
I was trying to help.
You died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I...
So Alfira is knocked out. Watch her not even do the cutscene on this long rest. I would be so upset. We just have to keep knocking her out. We really don't want her to die, that's why.
Remember, you have teeth and claws.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Oh, you
Stayed at the ready.
boring. Even your cages are...
We'll see what we can do. What to do? Right tool will do the trick.
Let's try again. Such is life. Where's our thieves' tools?
Where am I needed?
Are they all in the evidence chest? Equipment chest. Oh, that's a trap disarm toolkit.
Alright, what now? Don't give me trouble now.
Let's just roll a 14, please. Or a 9. Plus 2. Plus 4. Now we're gonna have to re-wear all of our things. Oh my goodness. And Lord have mercy. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and clean up our inventory by going to the
You've been caught trying
prison.
to flee your imprisonment. Choose your next move.
Give in and
kid.
return to your cell. Try to walk your... Okay, we'll deceive them. And then we'll just long rest after this.
You prove, huh?
Okay, Alfira's still out, so hopefully the other girl, the other bard, comes to our camp tonight. If not, we'll just keep knocking her out.
Hark!
Yes, we succeeded. So Quill is the substitute for Alfira, which means Alfira remains alive.
Well met. Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me singing hatchling love. You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay for my board with music, if you care for it. I'll just stay one night. Promise. Then I'll be gone. I know I'm ice blood, but I get cold so fast. I need to be by the fire.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Beyond, for a mere pittance of coin, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, a matter of coin.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed.
The cutscenes for the Dark Urge are one of my favorite reasons why. Is one of my favorite reasons to play the Dark Urge. They are just so unique and fun.
Of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? Another explanation will arise. You should face the problem at hand. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. Her guts start to spill and flow everywhere as you shift her. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
This is some sloppy work. You talk.
So we are going to be honest to our party members. We're just going to tell them the truth.
Anyone with half a mind could see that. But why? The work of the parasite, I shouldn't wonder.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
We can but stand guard against the parasite. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Which one of these is the best choice for resisting the Dark Urge? I think either 1 or 2. 3 and 4 are just accepting, embracing the Dark Urge, which will be for Season 3. We're going to play a really evil playthrough in Season 3, which is going to do all the bad things. Chaotic evil, which is the very opposite of Season 1, which was lawful good.
Much is uncertain, but you know one thing for sure. The darkness will strike again, unless you find a light.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend the next maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Since we are level 3, we're gonna finalize our party. I'm going to use a mod that I have. It's only for clothes. It does not affect gameplay whatsoever. It's just the way our characters look with their clothes. It's called camp clothes. So they're going to be wearing their camp outfit out in the overworld. And then I'm also going to respec some of our party members. So if that does not interest you to watch, if it's not interesting for you to watch me choose clothes, respec our characters, make sure our wheel here is to my liking, then I invite you to click for the next chapter, which will be in Goblin Camp. So with that being said, if you're gonna fast forward, then I'll see you there. If you are interested in watching me change clothes and respec some of our characters and fix our wheel, then let's move on. The first thing I'm actually gonna do is change the color of Charles' hair. It's a little bit too blue for my liking. It's too shiny, so we're gonna change that. It's too the difference between the base color and the highlights is too stark of a difference. I want it to be a little bit more subtle. Alright, where is hair, highlights. Okay, I think that's a little bit more subtle, right? Yes. Or this one. Yeah, I think that's good. This blue. And we're gonna reduce the intensity, perhaps. Okay, let's see if that... Oh, why does it still look red? I am so confused. Yeah, I see a red tint. Maybe it's the glossiness of the highlights. What about we remove the highlights altogether and just make it blue? Let's do that. Let's say no highlights. Okay, maybe the problem lies on the base color of the hair, because it's still giving blue. Let's fix that. Let's give him a different blue as far as hair color is concerned. Okay, this is more of a subdued blue. Let's give him some highlights right here. Oh wow, it's just, maybe it's just the sun. I guess I'll learn to live with it. Okay. Next, I'm going to give him his camp clothes, which is right here. All right. Bard. We wore circus clothing in season 1, so we're actually gonna wear something different. What is Gale God? What is that? Ooh, I kind of want to see it. Oh, is that nice? It's blue too. It's too revealing, I think. What do you guys think? It's too... I don't like it. Maybe we can give this to someone else. For right now, we'll send it back to camp. I've always found this armor to be nice. And the way it looks. Yes, I think he's gonna wear this for a little bit. So this is camp clothes, so it actually does not give him, you know, AC or anything. Alright, now we're gonna go with shoes. Let's go find him some shoes. Shoes are right here. What kind of boots should we give him? Gortash's boots? That sounds sexy. Something that goes with his outfit. Vlaakith's boots, rich boots, Mizora shoes, Night Song old shoes. What do rich boots look like? Oh, that's only for body type 1. What do Dreamwalker's boots look like? Let's see. Oh. They're too metallic for my taste, so no. Try again. Let's get all these footwear. Yeah, let's get all these footwear. Because right now they just say footwear, so I don't know what they look like. Let's try all of them. Too comical. Actually, right now footwear version 10 are the winner at the moment. Too metallic. Too plain. Bones, no. These might go, but I like 10 better. 10 so far, the winner. Too plain. Too plain. Nice, but 10 I like better. Too extravagant. These kind of go with the armor. Too metallic. Ooh. Okay, 10 are the winner. So we're just gonna send the rest of these boots to camp. Okay. Do we have dyes? What dye is this? Black and azure. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that is exceedingly sexy. Blue and black. Okay, we're gonna dye his shoes too. Okay. Oh, wow. With the blue on his face and hair and the blue on his... Very nice. Okay. Now we're gonna fix his wheel. So Shocking Grasp, yes. Ray of Frost, yes. Mage Hand, I don't need you. Yes. We are actually going to... We're gonna put our sorcerer things here on the second wheel. We don't need them. Oops, did that wrong. And then we're gonna put our attacky things here on the first wheel. Okay, good. So Charles is good. He is level 3. We have our main attacking thing, Shocking Grasp here. Cloud of Daggers there, and then Magic Missile. Okay, Charles is good. You can stand right here. The next member of the party we're gonna fix is Lae'zel. I already know what outfit to give Lae'zel. It's called the Deva outfit, and it looks really sexy on her. Now, if I remember where it is... Is it NPC clothing? Deva. No. Is it in shorts and skirts? Nope. Lower city? Nope. early game clothing? Nope. Twitch clothing? Nope. Shoes? Obviously not. Sharon clothing? No. I know I've seen Deva before. Bay Knight clothing? No. Bard clothing? No, that's for bards. Circles clothing? No. Nope. Corsets? Nope. Custom clothing? Yes, Deva right here. We're gonna give her shoes as well. Maybe Mizora shoes? Or Knights on Old shoes? Ah, yes. Oh, we're wearing the same boots. Me and Lae'zel match, I believe. Look. Oh, wait. Where am I going? Yes. Okay, twins. Aren't they the same boots? Yes, they are. Mine are just bigger because Charles has fatter calves. Okay, so Lae'zel is done. She's looking sexy with her Deva outfit. Do we have dyes? Maybe we can do a different color. I don't think we have dyes. If we get dyes in the future, then we will change the color. But for the moment, we are good.
Where am I needed?
Next is gonna be Wyll. Actually, is Wyll even gonna be in our party? I actually need to respec Wyll. I'm gonna respec Wyll. He's gonna be both a warlock and our sleight of hand proficiency person, because obviously lockpicking here is a big part of the game. So we're gonna increase his dexterity.
Here in thy camp.
He's still gonna be a warlock, but just a different type. We're going to put his charisma at 16, which will give him +3 on his bonus modifier, and dexterity at 14, which will give him +2. And we're going to remove arcana. We're going to do... Oh, we can do sleight of hand? Well, that's not cool. I guess we'll do deception and intimidation. No, let's do persuade. No, persuasion is maxed out. Should I, because I know for sure I want Karlach, but should I use Wyll as a warlock or Astarion as a bard?
No time to rest.
Let me do Karlach for right now.
What?
Karlach, calm down.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me.
Okay,
let's hop.
We're not gonna see Shadowheart until
Soldier.
Until Act 2, when we do Shar's Temple. Alright. Okay, we're going to... Wait, do we even need to respec Karlach? I don't think so. She's just a barbarian. Yeah, let's just level her up. We're gonna do a Berserker, which gives her an extra attack when she is enraged, or an extra throw. Alright, for Karlach, we're gonna give her a sexy outfit. I think you're gonna like it. Where's rich clothing? It's gonna be this one, Daisy play suit. It's gonna be cute. Ta-da! Isn't that nice? Look at her shoes. Her shoes are not giving. Her shoes are taking. Yeah, we're gonna send those to Camp Karlach. We'll find you some better shoes. Something sexy. Drow leather boots, Gortash's boots, Wave Mother's boots, perhaps. Rich boots, perhaps. Okay, let's see what boots fit Karlach. Oh, 2 metallic. Oh, this is only for... Oh, these are only for humans, half-elves, tieflings, etc. Okay, well that's a bust. Let's try to see if we can get more shoes. Fur boots, leather boots, bard boots. Footwear V8. Okay, let's pick that up. Black, it's Jaheira Sharon. She's probably just gonna have to, ew, gross. Ugh. She's just gonna have to walk barefoot. No, she can't walk barefoot. That is unhygienic. Okay, I think these blend with her feet, and also they have the little gold. They have the gold trim. Yeah, the gold trim. Yeah, okay, these are the winner. Well, the least loser because everything else sucked. Okay, now I'm gonna fix her wheel. We're gonna want you right here. We're gonna want throw right here. We're gonna want push right here. Where's extra throw right here? Extra attack right here. And everything else can go away. So for right now, this is all we have for Karlach, and that is enough for us. The next member of the party that we're going to invite is going to be Astarion. We're going to respec him as a bard.
It's all... Oh, what's to tell? I would, but you have...
Yeah, I don't really like how the rogue plays. No offense to rogue players out there.
shall be here in thy camp. As thou desires.
We're going to give him healing, thunder wave, speak with animals, and sleep. Violin is okay. We're going to do +1 bonus to charisma and +2 to dex, so 16 and 16. And sleight of hand is already maximum. Perfect. Intimidation, survival, persuasion, perfect. Now we're going to level him up. Since we are going to be level 3, we get our subclass. And he's going to be a College of Valor. With College of Valor, he gets shield proficiency and medium armor proficiency, which is great. Sleight of hand for sure, and persuasion for sure. Let's get rid of that and add. Shall we do hold person? We don't really use hold person a lot, but in this case we will. Alright. Astarion is now proficient in medium armor. And do we have a shield for him? Yes, we do. His AC is now 18. Building a dagger. He's gonna need a good one. Maybe we'll get the Spell Thief. Or we'll get the Herald. We'll get the Herald for him by completing the, what's that quest called? Find the Shipment, which is what we're doing next actually. So it's perfect timing. He's gonna wear this hat. This hat is the Cap of Gearing when he inspires using Bardic Inspiration. He also heals. So let's send that to camp. And finally, we're going to fix his camp clothes. What are we going to give him? Well, he is our bard, so we're going to give him bard clothing. What do you guys think? So which bard clothing? Let's take all of them. We're just gonna choose. And for the shoes, are there bard shoes? Bard boots? Okay, let's see which one looks the best. Okay. It's only 4. Oh, it doesn't work on him. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, this is the default bard clothing. Oh, he already wore this in our previous session. I'm so upset that this doesn't... Oh, it's a skirt. Oh, it's for women. It's for girl characters. That's why. Okay. How about the boots? The boots are so fun. So should we do the... I like this one better. You know what? Let's look at some rich outfits. Actually, they kind of look bardish. The rich clothing. Yeah, let's take all of them. We're gonna try them all, Astarion. Try them all. Ooh, okay. Doublet V1. That's our winner so far. Too plain. 2 French coat. 2 French coat. 2 colonizer. 2 Greek god. Doesn't work. Yeah, so for some of these, for example, this says all female body types. Obviously, it won't appear if you're not female body type. I think these are 2 colonizer. Does not fit. Oh, I like this. Okay, so far we have Lord Meyer Ravenshade and Doublet V1 as our winners. 2 puffy sleeves. Too revealing. Looks like Bach, the composer. Does not work because it's only for... Does not work. 2 puffy sleeves. Pants look wrong. He looks like a peasant. Does not work. And the bug. Okay, should we do this? Or they actually look the same. I just noticed. Okay, this one. I like the maroon pants better, so that's what we're gonna stick with. So we're gonna send everything else back to camp. Oh, I said what he was wearing back to camp. What was the name? V2, I think. Oh my god, now we can't find it. Okay, let's see. Was it V1? No, it was V2. Okay, perfect. Alright, he looks good. He looks perfect. And now we're gonna fix his wheel. We're gonna want there. We're gonna clear that. We're gonna put perform elsewhere right here. Combat inspiration, we'll do there. Firebolt right there. Healing will be... we don't need that there, need that there. Healing. Perform. I think that's it we have so far. Ranged attack, healing, thunder wave, cloud of daggers, combat inspiration, and hold percent. Okay, I think our party is ready. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours and 56 minutes. Okay, we're just gonna do one more thing tonight. We're just going to fight the Gnolls and get the reward for Astarion so he can wield the Herald, which is an excellent crossbow. And that's what we're gonna do.
Still breathing.
Okay, I think we're all good. And we're still bloody from killing... And Alfira's alive. I'm so happy about that.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
I'm just sad.
By Mordai's eyes.
This is actually part of the quest for Leja, so we're going to go ahead and take care of it now.
Come to rip me open too.
In Crèche, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another Gith.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry.
The map. Show me.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Swing and swing. Parry. Ah! And again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
Alright, we are ready for the Flind fight.
Will we survive?
It's gonna be in this area right here. Do we go down here? I don't recall.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes, it is here. We just have to be sure that they don't see us. That we surprise them before they surprise us.
Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away.
There they are. What's wrong, Karlach?
Hey, we're still going after those paladins. Good.
Yes, we will. Be patient. Okay, we're gonna send Shovel to surprise them. So they are surprised. Now we can position ourselves accordingly here.
Incredible!
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena calls.
Let's separate our party so we can control each. The first thing we're gonna do here is cast Cloud of Daggers about here, because they like to go through this area. So if we cast Cloud of Daggers here, a lot of them are gonna walk through here. And I believe both of them are affected. Ah, this one is not affected. I'm so upset. That's okay. Next,
Damn, it's good to be alive.
we're going to attack with Karlach. This guy right here. And then we're gonna attack it with Lazelle to get some damage. And then we're actually gonna push it to the Cloud of Daggers. Oh, we still have non-lethal damage. We don't want that. Okay. And the last one is gonna be Charles. He is going to do... Witch Bolt on Flind. We're gonna go ahead and escape here.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the Gnolls. We should help.
View their own skin.
Yeah, we're just helping you guys. It's okay. No worries. We already did that.
Time to strike.
Let's go over here.
Nothing important is ever easy.
And Karlach also already went.
Blood comes easy these days.
The rest are surprised. Flind goes. Please walk through Cloud of Daggers. No, she did not. It's okay, we're gonna push her to Cloud of Daggers. Oh, good job. Shovel.
The dance macabre.
Okay. Oh good, it walked through Cloud of Daggers. You also should walk through Cloud of Daggers. Ow. Okay, they both walk through Cloud of Daggers. Excellent. And she fell through onto the Cloud of Daggers. Excellent.
Come on, can't stay idle.
We're just gonna reactivate Witch Bolt, which is a guaranteed hit.
I got this.
We're gonna go right here. Attack it. And we can probably push it if we get the right angle, which I don't think we will. No. No, we can't find the right angle. We'll just rage, which will give us 2 attacks. Yes, please walk through Cloud of Daggers. You too. Thank you. Ooh, yes. Stay where you are so I can Thunder Wave all of you. Oh no, Karlach is paralyzed. Runaway shovel. Well, since Karlach is paralyzed, we'll just have to Thunder Wave everyone to the Cloud of Daggers. Right? Why not? So we killed 1, 2. Okay. We are gonna heal Karlach. She's to 25. Oh good, yes. Walk through Cloud of Daggers, please. You too, yes. Ouch, stop it. Alright. If we go here, we can probably do a push attack again on Flind. Okay, it saved the push attack. We'll do a regular push. And it failed, that's okay. I am tempted to do Action Surge. I gave in to the temptation.
Where do I go from here?
And we're just gonna activate Witch Bolt for guaranteed damage. And she's at 10. Karlach got out of paralysis because we healed her. 6 and dead. Excellent.
By the gods.
We're gonna go ahead and end the concentration. We don't want anyone walking through Cloud of Daggers.
Are any of my crew still alive up there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard. We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and just loot them. All the hyena ears for potions of speed.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
That squelch was not pretty. Okay. Give us all your hyena ears.
This whole plain reeks of it.
One gold.
Wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
Someone here is knocked out. Right here. We're gonna just kill it. And this one as well.
Time for some bloody work.
Fulgor, it means flash in Latin. Ooh, we have so many. Let's extract them all as much as we can. Hey. Now we just need salts and we can make potions of speed. Now here there is a chest that we can open. We're gonna send Astarion since he is our lock picker. We're actually gonna have him wear this ring, which gives him +2 to sleight of hand checks. There's a trap here. Where is it? There it is. Hilarious.
Hardly a challenge.
28. Oh my god.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Alright, next we're gonna go to Joaquin's Rest and see Rugen there. It's odd because we leave him here, but then by the time we get there, he's already there. So he must have teleported or something. And I believe that's the last thing we're doing today. Over 3 hours is a good place to stop.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Blazel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Smoke. Something's burning.
There is something here.
What's that?
Before we go there, we're gonna go ahead and grab the waypoint here. Excellent. So we can fast travel here later.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Glad you Raven Guard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Of course.
Damn! Go!
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Glad you Raven Guard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push! Inside!
Cautious steps. Open that door, and we go up in flames.
Come!
Let's move.
So we are gonna rescue this trapped man as well. If we can just break this barrier. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll be here for another 2 minutes trying to... I don't want to break it with a sword because that happens and it just damages you. So we're gonna go here and try to help him. I sent Lae'zel because she has the highest strength. And we have a strength check here of 10. Oh, we rolled a 7 for 10. Hilarious. Okay, follow me. Yeah, try to keep up, bitch. Oh, okay, damage it for 1.
Your boldness is a blessing. Counselor, are you all...
We're just gonna speed this up. You already know what happens
the
here.
rest and you. May I trust you'll see it through?
Yes,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna rescue
Go.
him, don't
I will
worry.
see- Fit?
And this is one of my favorite weapons, the spell Sparkler. When we deal a damage with lightning or cantrip or spell, we gain 2 lightning charges. So we are gonna choose this, and believe it or not, Charles is gonna be wearing this for the majority of the game, even towards Act 3.
What's the story?
Alright, where's Lae'zel? Let's break this. Let's go there. Shovel also. the trap man as well. Oops. And we can get out of turn-based mode.
They slaughtered everyone. Miri, you should have stayed. You should have been with me.
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued. She said I'd never see her again. Please.
Oh, Miri. No.
We are going to be back here later to loot the rest of these bodies, but there is one thing here that I want to go ahead and get, and it's a soap bar, because when you use a soap bar, it cleans you up. Who is bloody among us? I think we're all clean. Actually, Charles is not clean. So when we use a soap bar, it cleans him up. Yay.
What now? How many die today?
Okay, we are going to go back here to loot them all. Where's that spell sparkler? Wait, was I not wearing a shield? Where's my shield? That's odd. Well, I'm sure we'll find a shield somewhere. We are proficient with shields, aren't we? Yes. Yes, we are. We'll find a shield eventually, I'm sure. Okay, I think this is... Oh no, one more thing. One more thing before we end today's episode. Can I put this out with Ray of Frost? Yes, I can. The last thing we're going to do in today's episode is we're going to go to the Centauran basement, and we're going to collect our reward for delivering the shipment. We do have the password here.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, hell, dwarves! I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the Gnolls. Let him in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
So there are traps here, but they've been deactivated. So we don't need to worry about disarming them.
You steal anything, you're dead for that.
There's no need for this.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own.
even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Alright, so we got the, what we were looking for. Astarion is gonna equip it here, the Herald, 1d4 plus 10 piercing damage. And it inflicts Bane on his targets when it hits. Bane is the opposite of Blessing. They suffer a 1d4 penalty to all their attack rolls and saving throws when you are baned. And we're gonna talk to Brem here. He has some items that we may want if we have the money.
My pet, of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Alright, we're gonna sell our wares. Okay. What do we want from him? Battle axe? No. Dagger? No. We are good on all armors. Titan string bow? How much is it? 1,000. We're gonna buy this. We're gonna give Lae'zel the Titan string bow, and you'll see why. Giant breaker. We definitely need the gloves of thievery for Astarion. Ooh, let's look at some dyes. Dye remover. Brown alabaster, bloody plum, black and summer green. Ooh, I want these. White and scarlet. Okay, we're just gonna sell the rest of the things that we don't need. This shovel, these daggers, all these things. Spear, not the spell sparkler, we want that. These armors we're carrying. This ring, this ring, this ring. Not that, that's for Karlach. Not that, that's for Astarion. That's also for Astarion. Is that everything that we can sell? I believe so. Okay, perfect.
Pleasure.
All right, the last thing we're gonna do before we end today's stream is going to be fixing our inventory and making sure that people have their loadout correctly. For Astarion, we're gonna give him the gloves of thievery. For Karlach, we're gonna give her these. Look at her AC on the right, 13 becomes 15. We're gonna give her the soul coins, and she's gonna be the one who's gonna be using them. We'll take all of these. She's good, she's good. We're gonna give this to Astarion. We're gonna give this to Karlach. She's gonna be our thrower berserker build. We're gonna give this to Lae'zel. We're wearing that. The hollow loot, let's just send it to camp. We want that contract. Send that home. Die, okay. Okay, Charles is good. Astarion's gonna want the other ring, the Whispering Promise, because he's our healer, and when he heals creatures, he gives them bless. Karlach is gonna wear the Ring of Flinging. It adds 1d4 bonus damage when she throws something. Let's give this to Charles. Yes, 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 yes to all. We'll send that to camp. We don't need it. We'll send this to camp. We're not wearing them. And we don't have boots yet to wear. That's okay. And we're going to give her the Titan string bow. If you look at the description of the Titan string bow, it says, this weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier, and since her strength modifier is 3, it will add 1d8 plus 2 plus 3 piercing, which is an excellent weapon for her. And we will only be using it when we're out of range, so she'll usually be using the Everburn Blade, which we got from the Nautiloid from Commander Jacques. Okay, I think we are good here.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
We are going to go back to the Emerald and Grove Environ. All right, so I think that will be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. In 3.5 hours, we were able to achieve many of our quests. Look at all that. Ta-da! And on the next episode, we're just gonna keep going on Act 1. We have a lot more things to do here, which is exciting. And so far, everything is going as planned. Alfira is alive, and we are progressing our levels nicely, and we're gonna do everything that Act 1 has to offer. Alright, so the party waves goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.